This is the second episode, per se, of all the stupid shit that I hate, that is annoying. Like scenesters and those little brutal kids that think they're all hardcore and whatnot. I guess I'll start with scene kids. They're annoying. Well, they go into the brutal kids that think they're hardcore. It's really just one big thing. It's really because they listen to like Bring Me the Horizon, and they're like, oh, I'm uber awesome. This is the best death metal band ever. Ah, Hello Kitty. What the fuck? Is this real life? No, that doesn't even make sense. How in the fuck is Bring Me the Horizon hardcore at all? I mean, they have breakdowns like every 5 seconds and whatnot, and that is what appeals to those little like wannabe hardcore kids. You know, I think the whole hardcore thing about like, oh, I'm the toughest, baddest motherfucker in town is just overrated. I mean, really. And it's ridiculous what they do. They, like, all the kids that wear skinny jeans and whatnot, and wear wristbands and such, that did it before it was cool, and stuff like that. The little hipster scene kids are what make everyone else look bad. Like the way the emo kids did way back in like '04 when they thought they were the shit with my what the fuck were they called? My Chemical Romance and shit. And they're like, oh, fuck you and stuff. I don't know what they were doing. And all that stupid shit that they were doing. That is why I think some people stretch years to get a bad rap for it, because all those little hipster kids run around stretching their ears, saying they have gauges, getting blowouts and whatnot, fucking up their earlobes. Then they act all arrogant about it, and they're stubborn when people say, oh, you're gonna have this big gigantic ass hole in your ear, and they're like, oh, fuck you, I'm hardcore, I don't care, and whatnot. Fuck, I'm really saying that a lot. They remind me of like a 6-year-old in a 15-year-old's fucking body. It's crazy. Those kids are fucking. They're not like, oh, cool, let's go hang out with hipster Carl. He's so cool and crazy. They're annoying. They should just stop. Like, nothing they do even makes any fucking sense. And Bring Me the Horizon is for, like, high school girls. That's who the fuck it's for. 15-year-old girls that go to the shows and stand around for an hour and a half and text the entire time that they're there. That's who Bring Me the Horizon is for. If you think you're hardcore and you listen to Bring Me the Horizon, no. And I know a bunch of motherfuckers are gonna be like, oh, I listen to Bring Me the Horizon, I'm not like that. Well, fuck you, you are like that, you listen to Bring Me the Horizon. They're gay. And I understand that the new Suicide Silence album isn't as good as their first two. Well, to me personally, they're not as good as their first two. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own opinion about that. I liked the first two. I mean, musically, they're both great. Like the new Suicide Silence and the first two albums, which I consider like the OG Suicide Silence, I guess you could call it. But lyrically, they're both totally different from my perspective. Because like No Time to Bleed was, or shit, was it No Time to Bleed? Well, No Pity for a Coward was Pull the Trigger, Bitch. And we were like, oh, fuck yeah, this is a shit. And then, what the fuck is that song called? Live Life Hard? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I forgot. I mean, it's a good song. It's musically very interesting, but lyrically, I feel it's not as aggressive as it could have been. Like, live life hard, you only live once, so live fucking hard. I guess that could pump me up. I don't even know why the fuck I'm saying that. I'm not even one of those hardcore dancers. Which, yeah, goes back to those fucking scene faggots that go to shows and just fling their arms all around and they look fucking stupid and they get in everyone's way and they ruin the mosh pits because no one wants to fucking run around in a circle while you have like 20 assholes in the center kicking their legs around. And all of them are too pussy to actually hit each other, so there's no point in doing it. I mean, moshing, at least, like, you're hitting people and pushing them down. And when someone falls down, you help them back up. When the hardcore dancers get to be so gay that they dizzy themselves, fuck you, Facebook, that they dizzy themselves and fall down, no one helps them up. Which, I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing. No one needs to help up a hardcore dancer because they're gay. But Walls of Death, moshing, circle moshing, those three are superb. But then there's hardcore dancing, which you can always say it's hardcore, but it'll always be followed with dancing. Which, I mean, how hardcore is that? Are you really gonna stand around and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like rip out your ear, ass, tit stuff while I dance? Ooh, look at me. No, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. I don't consider myself hardcore. I just happen to listen to music that is generalized as hardcore, but over several different genres of metal. Like, I like Whitechapel, Nile, Sabbath. I don't know. A lot of people say Slipknot isn't metal. I say it is, but not in an argumentative kind of way, like, fuck you, it is metal. I just mean, like, for my understanding of metal, I would say it is. I'm not saying it's the hardest, fucking heaviest riff, best scales and whatnot. I'm just saying, from what I understand, it is metal. Now, their newer stuff might not be as good as Iowa. Well, I don't know. That was a turning point, I guess. But their first album was the shit. Yeah. Well, anyway, fuck hardcore dancers, fuck Bring Me the Horizon, fuck people who like them, fuck kids who have to flip their hair every 5 seconds and put it to the side and cover one eye and whatnot. And all those kids who say gauges because they're so brutal. And I don't know. Fuck you too. Because, I don't know. That's why.